previous session we were discussing chapter number 9, biomolecule. During the previous sessions we have learned how to analyze the organic compounds and the inorganic compounds present in a living organism. We have also discussed regarding the physico-chemical properties of amino acids, which are the building block of proteins. Now students, today we have to learn about one more organic biomolecule that is found in the living organism, and that is lipid. Okay, lipid is organic biomolecule that you can find into a living organism. This is called as a lipid. So what is a lipid? The lipid, they are made up of certain elements. Which elements are present? In a lipid, the elements present are carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, which elements are present in lipid? Carbon, hydrogen and the oxygen. These are the elements, they are present in internal lipids. Okay, now see that what is a hydrogen and oxygen? Here the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen is not maintained, which is in the case of carbohydrate the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen is 2:1. But here the ratio of hydrogen is not maintained, but it is clear cut that the number of hydrogen is much more higher than the number of oxygen molecule. In short, lipids are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, and the number of hydrogen in a lipid molecule are much more higher than the number of oxygen molecule. Now the second property of lipid is that the lipids are not soluble in water. They are not soluble in water, but they become soluble in, okay, they become soluble in organic solvents. They are soluble in organic solvents. Okay, which are the organic solvents? Like for an example, benzene, chloroform, kerosene. These are the few examples, or you can say ether. These are the few examples of organic solvents. So the lipids are not soluble in water, but they are soluble in organic solvents like benzene, chloroform, kerosene, ether, etc., in which they become a soluble. Okay, so this is a usual property of lipids. When you see the lipids are usually made up of two parts. Which are the two different components of a lipid? The lipids are made up of fatty acid and alcohol. Clear? Lipids are made up of fatty acid and alcohol. What is a fatty acid? Fatty acid, it contains a carboxylic acid group, that is COOH. This carboxylic acid group that is attached to an R. Okay, this is the general formula of fatty acid. Okay, so what is a fatty acid? Fatty acid contains a carboxylic acid group that is attached to an R, where the R can be anything. R may be CH3 methyl group, R can be CH3 CH2 ethyl group, or the number of carbon is going to be vary. In short, R is a long alkyl chain. It is a long alkyl chain is present that can be placed at a R. The number of carbon in this alkyl chain, the R, is equal to the number of carbon that is present in it. That may be 1 to 19 carbons are present. How many carbon can be present? 1 to 19 carbons are present in it. Okay? Like for an example, I will give you two examples. The first example of fatty acid is palmitic acid. Palmitic acid is an example of fatty acid. It contains how many carbon? 16 carbon, including the carbon of COOH, because the COOH also contains a 1 carbon. So in palmitic acid, in a R, a 15 carbon long chain, 15 carbon, and 1 more carbon of COOH. So the total number of carbon that is present in palmitic acid are 16 carbon. Okay. Similarly, I will give you another example of fatty acid, that is arachidonic acid. This arachidonic acid, it contains how many carbon? It contains 20 carbon, including the carbon of carboxylic acid functional group. Clear? So the number of carbon is going to be vary. Okay, and based on the number of carbon, even the fatty acid can also be classified as long chain and the short chain. Okay, so long chain has a long or higher number of carbon atoms, and the short chain has a lower number of carbon atoms in it. So this is the composition of one of the part of a lipid. I again repeat, lipids are made up of fatty acid and alcohol. First of all, we discuss this fatty acid. What is a fatty acid? Fatty acid contains a carboxylic group, and that is attached to a R group. R may be anything. R may be a long chain of a carbon. It may be methyl, it may be ethyl, or it may be propyl, it may be butyl, etc. Okay, methyl has 1 carbon, ethyl has 2 carbon, propyl has 3 carbon, butyl has 4 carbon, similarly. Okay, but the number of carbon in a R that vary from 1 carbon to 19 carbon. Okay, that is the structure of fatty acid. Like I will explain you with an example of fatty acid. One of the example of fatty acid is palmitic acid. Palmitic acid contains how many carbon? 16 carbon, including the carbon of carboxylic acid. Similarly, the arachidonic acid has how many carbon? It has 20 carbons, okay, including the carbon of carboxylic acid. So this is a fatty acid. Even the fatty acid, this fatty acid can also be a two type. First is called as saturated fatty acid, and the second one is called as unsaturated fatty acid. How many types of fatty acid are there? Two types of fatty acids are there, saturated and unsaturated. Now you know that fatty acid is a long chain of a carbon and carboxylic acid functional group. So the long chain of long chain of a carbon, if it possesses double bond in between them, like this, CH double bond CH. Okay, so this is a double bond. Okay, here it's a single bond. If the one or more double bond is present in a long chain, then it is called as unsaturated fatty acid. And if the double bond is absent, then it is called as saturated fatty acid. Clear? In a chain of a fatty acid, if double bond are present, one or more, it's not necessary only one double bond is present. It may be 1, 3, 5, even 7. Okay, so the number of double bonds, if they are present, then this type of fatty acid is called as unsaturated fatty acid. And if the double bond is absent, then this type of fatty acid is called as saturated fatty acid. In other chemical or chemistry language, you can also say that if it is unsaturated fatty acid, then here the hydrogen or the halogen atom can attack. Okay, whereas in saturated fatty acid, the hydrogen and the halogen atom cannot attack. You might going to learn this in a chemistry. Okay, but here for biology point of view, you have to remember that there are two types of fatty acid, saturated and unsaturated. Saturated has a single bond, no double bond. Unsaturated has both single bond as well as double bond. The number of double bond may be one or more than one. Clear? So that is a types of fatty acid, saturated and unsaturated, long chain and the short chain, and its a structure. Okay, so this is one of the component you can find into a lipid. Another component you can find in a lipid is an alcohol. This is the another component because the lipid contains fatty acid and alcohol. We have discussed regarding fatty acid. Now we are discussing the alcohol. Alcohol means it contains OH functional group. OH. Okay, so this functional group is present, OH. The number of OH may going to be vary. If it has 1, then you can say a monohydroxy alcohol. 2, then it's called, you can call it as dihydroxy alcohol. If 3, then it's called as trihydroxy alcohol. The most important alcohol you can find into a lipid is trihydroxy alcohol. Okay, this is an example of trihydroxy alcohol. We are calling it as glycerol. What it can be called as? Glycerol. CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. Okay, this is an example of alcohol. This alcohol combines with fatty acid, R1COOH. Okay, R1COOH. Okay, how it combines? See how it combines. I'm showing over here. Here it's a CH2. I'm drawing same CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. So what happens from this H, and from this OH, that is going to be removed. Clear? H and OH. You know that H and OH, they combines together form water. H2O. H2O. Water. This is the component that is going to be removed out, and the other portion, that is joined. So what happens? This H is removed. Now to this, what is going to be attached? This OH is also removed. So what is formed? OCR1. So here there is a formation of a bond. COOR1. COOR1. Okay, clear? This is called as ester bond. Which bond is called? It's called as ester bond. So in a lipid molecule, fatty acid, this is a fatty acid, and the alcohol, they are connected by a bond. Which bond? Ester bond. And while they connect, it removes one water molecule. Okay. So which bond is present in a lipid? If a question is going to be asked, which bond is present in a lipid? So the bond that is present in a lipid is ester bond. COO. Okay. So that is a ester bond that is present in a lipid. Okay. Here you say that this is a glycerol and this is a fatty acid. Now they have combined, they have joined by a bond called as ester bond. But here how many fatty acid? One. Okay. So this is called as monoglyceride. What it is called? Monoglyceride. If two, one is over here, second is over here. Like see, if the second fatty acid OCR2, then this is called as diglycerides. If third is attached, then it's called as OCR3. Here you can say three fatty acids are attached to a one glycerol molecule. This is called as triglyceride. If one fatty acid, then it's called as monoglyceride. Two fatty acid, then it is called as diglyceride. Three fatty acid, then it's called as triglycerides. And usual example of triglycerides are fat and oil. Fat and oil are the triglycerides. The difference between fat and oil is that the fat is a solid at room temperature, the oil is liquid at a room temperature. Like you can see a ghee, butter, they are solid, so they are the fat. Okay, but you can see a groundnut oil, a coconut oil, or cottonseed oil, they are liquid at room temperature. Both are lipids, both are triglycerides, but one is solid at room temperature, other one is a liquid at room temperature. That is a triglyceride. So depends on how many number of fatty acid attached to an alcohol. It can be classified as three types: monoglyceride, diglyceride, triglycerides. And the triglycerides are, examples of triglycerides are fat and oil. Okay, so thus it forms it. And here the bond which is present between alcohol and fatty acid is ester bond, and that leaves one water molecule. Okay, so here you can see that here three fatty acids are attached. So here how many water molecules are removed? Three water molecules is removed. In a one water molecule, so in a three fatty acid, three water molecule gets removed. Okay, so that is about the bond formation between the fatty acid and alcohol. And this type of lipid, this is a simple type of a lipid. Okay, this is called as simple type of a lipid. Okay, now we are moving ahead. Now you know that in a lipid there is a combination of two things, fatty acid and alcohol. Such type of lipid is called as simple lipid. Like triglyceride is an example of simple lipid, or fat and oil, they are the example of simple lipid. Now the another type of a lipid you can find is a complex lipid. Complex lipid. So what the complex lipid contains? Complex lipid contains fatty acid, alcohol, they are present like a simple lipid, but along with fatty acid and alcohol, they also contain non-lipid constituent. Non-lipid constituent. And I will tell you the examples of this, like glycolipid, or you can say a phospholipid, or you can say a lipoprotein. So these all three are the lipids, but they are complex lipid, means they contain fatty acid, alcohol plus non-lipid constituent. Like here in glycolipid, the non-lipid constituent is carbohydrate. In phospholipid, the non-lipid constituent is phosphorus. And in lipoprotein, the non-lipid constituent is protein. Clear? And based on the non-lipid constituent, they are named. Glyco means here the non-lipid constituent is carbohydrate. In phospholipid, it is phosphorus. In lipoprotein, it's a protein. Okay, so they are the non-lipid constituent found in respective complex lipid. They also contain the fatty acid and alcohol, but along with this fatty acid and alcohol, they also contain a non-lipid constituent, and they are named based on the non-lipid constituent. Okay, I will tell you the one of the example of phospholipid that is much famous, that is called as lecithin. Okay, lecithin is one of the important example of a phospholipid. Okay, and we have learned in the chapter number 8 that the cell membrane is made up of two components, lipid and protein. Okay, you recall it, cell membrane is made up of lipid and protein. The lipid that is present, one of the lipid that is present in cell membrane is phospholipid. Okay, even I will also tell you that where the lipid is present. Okay, you can find the lipid at number of places in our body, but the one of the important place where you can find a lipid, that is surrounding to a nerve fiber, neuron. You might have learned the structure of neuron in the 9th and 10th standard, and you know that neuron is surrounded by a myelin sheath. What is this myelin? The myelin is a complex lipid, but the complexity of myelin is somewhat higher than the other types of a lipid. Okay, that prevents dispersal of a current. So myelin is a lipid. Okay, so this is a complex lipid, a second type of a lipid. The third type of a lipid, that is also a lipid, and that is, you can call it as steroids. Okay, steroids are also a lipid, but remember, they do not contain fatty acids. Do not contain fatty acid. Okay. Simple lipid and complex lipid contains a fatty acid, but the steroids do not contain a fatty acid. And based on the functional group, they are going to be classified into two types: sterone and sterol. Sterone and sterol. What is a sterone? I am writing over here. What is a sterone? Sterone, they have ketone functional group. Which functional group? Ketone, C double bond O. And the sterol, they have OH or C double OH, carboxylic acid functional group. Okay, that's why they are called as sterol. Alcohol, all. So that's why OH and C double OH. Here ketone, on. So that's why they are called as sterol. So based on functional group, if they have a ketone, then they are called as sterone. If they have a hydroxyl or carboxylic acid functional group, then they are called as sterol. Okay. Now the example of sterone, I will give you example. Progesterone. Okay, this is a easy example, or you can say testosterone. Okay, here you can see ONE, that is they are sterone. That contains which functional group? C double O. I will also give you example of sterol like cholesterol, or you can say ergosterol, or you can also say cortisol. You might have heard few of the name. See here, there is OL. So that means they are sterol. They all are the lipids. Okay, and they are the steroids. So steroids are the lipids, but they don't have a fatty acid. So this is regarding the different types of a lipid and the properties of lipid. So students, here today we have finished with the properties of lipid. In the next session, we will learn with one more biomolecule and its characteristic. Till then students, keep learning, keep watching, like and subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.